On the evening of September 13th, the Grand Ole Opry wasn't simply a stage. It was a celebration of a century of music, history, and the stories that bind us. The Opry 100 bill read like a who's who of country music, and among those names stood a young singer who, in just a few months, has made that circle feel a little fuller. John Foster. If you followed his path, from the quiet, tearful debut in June to the moments where the audience rose to their feet, you know this isn't a surprise. His journey to that wooden circle has been honest and steady. On that night, he was one of many stars sharing the spotlight. Yet when it was his turn, the room turned in a way that only the Opry can make happen. Everyone leaned in, listening not only to a voice, but to a story being told. The difference about this evening was its scale. It was a gathering of generations. People who remember the crackle of radio programs in their kitchens, who danced at sock hops and slow Sunday socials, sat beside young families and first-time visitors. For many in the audience, the Opry has long been where their memories live. That night, as John sang, those memories found new company in a fresh, earnest voice. He didn't try to outshine the occasion. Instead, John honored it. His choices on stage felt like a tip of the hat to the past. Songs and moments that reminded older listeners of the roots of country music, while still carrying the youthful sincerity that made listeners notice him in the first place. His phrasing, the pauses between lines, the humble nod at the end of a verse, small things but the sort that make older ears perk up and younger ones press record. There's a special hush that falls over the Opry when a singer connects across age. It's not noise-filled excitement. It's a hush that holds attention like a hand holds a photograph. When John hit the last chord of his set, the applause that followed was big enough for the big night it was. Warm, respectful, and grateful. It wasn't only for his voice. It was for the feeling that the tradition, that long, patient circle of singers and songs, has found someone who wants to carry it forward. For those of us who remember the names that first put the Opry on the map, there is comfort in watching that circle remain unbroken. For the younger folks, seeing John stand there among legends is a reminder that the music has room for new stories. And for everyone in the house on September 13th, it was a reminder of why the Opry matters, because it's where memory meets promise. So if you were there, or if you listened later on a broadcast or recording, you might say this. That night, John Foster did something both simple and profound. He sang with gratitude. He sang like someone who understands the weight of the stage and the kindness of an audience who keeps tradition alive. And he left the Opry circle that night a little more a part of that legacy than when he walked in. May we remember evenings like that, full of music, full of faces from different decades, as proof that country music still knows how to reach across time. And in that reaching, in that passing of songs from hand to hand, we find reason to smile, to remember, and to feel hopeful for the songs yet to come.